Week 16, we're on the outside of the playoffs looking in, but not that much of a shot. We're the 10 seed right now. The Bears are 2 games ahead of us at the 7 seed. So basically, yeah, I mean, dude, it's Packers are 6, so like our yeah, we either have to win the division or hope that the Bears keep losing, we keep winning. It's not looking good. Anywho, Steelers have their starting center out, Rico Dotto out. Rasheed Walker, who we traded him, apparently he's out, but healthy. Healthy scratch, maybe? Fans are completely pissed off. The coaching staff is pissed off. I'm pissed off. Forecast is heavy snow in Pittsburgh. Steelers are 9-5. Fifth in pass defense. Pretty mid in offense altogether. I'm just waiting for the. I mean, if it's gonna end, let's end it, man. We're hanging on by a thread. We're not mathematically eliminated right now. Mike McCarthy running a West Coast power run with a base 3-4. Steelers. Who are their young guys? Who did they draft? Did they have a draft pick? I can't remember. So Derek Harmon out of Oregon. Standout second year guy. 21 years old, huh? Fucking, or 21 years experience. Holy shit. Caleb Johnson, second year running back. Jeremy Bernard. I don't think he was a first round receiver. Was he? I'm thinking second round. Jennings Dunker. Okay, yeah. So Max Hinachor was their first round pick, now that I remember. Yeah, they were the ones that were trying to go get Makai Lemon. Jack Sawyer. Drew Allar. Backup quarterback. Quarterback of the future. Star rating. I think he's going to be a good one, man. Alright, you got Aaron Rodgers, of course, backed up by Allar, who gets to sit his rookie year and just kind of watch a future Hall of Famer play the game. Jalen Warren, Kareem Hunt, Caleb Johnson, DK Metcalf, Michael Pittman Jr., Jeremy Bernard, Roman Wilson, Freiermuth, the 200 net dude. Put down the fucking French fries, bro. Got fucking more speed than Freiermuth though. More acceleration, more agility, more change. Damn. All right, Brady Christensen. I don't know. I put him. What's his face? I had him starting. Rasheed Walker for him. So I don't know why he's not on the depth chart here. Says he's injured, but all right. Left guard, center. That's a weakness if I've ever seen one. Jennings Dunker is a weakness. I do have good edge rushers. Dude, I'm actually thinking maybe we just try the running the ball. You know what, I'm kind of skipping through these. Yeah, I'm not. I don't know. I'm fine with just seeing if we just run the game the whole time. This might be a boring game. Right now, we would be picking 13th. Somewhere between 12 and 14. Don't really have anyone in the first round that I really like. I mean, heck, we might be looking at a tackle. But I'm pretty sure the tackles I'm going to like are going to be top 10 picks. Oh, man. What a disaster of a season. With no cap money to spend. Got it. You know what? Let's do... In case there's snow, I need to be able to see what's going on here. This may be just a fucking disaster of just running the ball because this was tweaked for the old mod. Let's give it a go.
Well, to the locals, it's still and will always be Heinz Field. But for the rest of us, we're along the North Shore, the Allegheny and Ohio Rivers at Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Up next, it's our main event between the Carolina Panthers and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Carolina sideline. Here's a look at head coach Dave Canales. These guys have had a tough time coming by wins this year. Losers of 5 of their last 7. On the other sideline, the head coach of the Steelers. These guys with the crowd at their backs, and things only going to get louder once this game begins. Scott and Brock Hewer on the call. Here's Chris Boswell to do the honors.
Holy shit.
And we're off as the snow falls on the Steel City. Jimmy Horn here on the return.
Disgusting.
And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. So now out comes the Panther offense.
Dude, we're not going to see shit.
And bringing them out now, a quarterback who really knows how to make something exciting happen.
A bit of an uneventful outing individually last week, Kate. A touchdown and a pick for him, but the lasting memory, well, there's no question about it. Walking off that field with a loss, that stings. No doubt he feels he could have done more to prevent that result. So expect to see a motivated individual taking snaps here this week.
What is up with this presentation, man?
On second down, it's Brooks. Call it a gain of 2, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 1.
Now this is a list that hurts a lot more
this time of year. They need every one of these guys out there as they fight for a spot in the postseason.
It is all hands on deck the rest of the way, and every guy who's been lost at some point this season, his presence is surely sorely missed out there. Every team's fighting for a playoff spot, Kate. In the same boat at this point, it's a war of attrition. And who's got the ones standing and fighting at the end? Often the ones who make a postseason run. It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
So the Steeler offense getting out there for its opening drive of the game. They're led out by one of the game's most tenured veterans and most decorated quarterbacks of all time, Aaron Rodgers.
I think it's safe to say, Kate, Aaron Rodgers may be one of the most polarizing figures in the NFL, but there is nobody will question his ability to spin a football different than everybody else. Just ask his receivers, tight ends, running backs, anybody that's ever played with him. He elevates their game, and he often elevates his own game to an MVP kind of level.
On 2nd and 10 now, Rodgers hits him on the in route. And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Steelers first down.
They'll run it for the first time with Jalen Warren. Escapes a defender. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. He gets a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
That's another Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here's a give to Hunt. And he's going to continue having trouble hitting full speed running in this. Stopped after a gain of 2. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
The 43-yard line.
Another run for Hunt. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. So far, so good to begin this one as they've got a new set of downs beyond midfield. Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
At the 48-yard line.
On the ground again with Johnson. And he takes it down to the 33. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Trying an inside give to Warren. He dodged the tackle. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Off play action. Here's Rodgers. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Shotgun snap. It's a give to Hunt. And that 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
And air it out on 3rd. Left side pulled in by Pittman. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line.
Chris Boswell on for the field goal. A 28-yard attempt.
This is so ridiculous.
Boswell able to knock it through. And that'll mark their first
So
appearance in our
ridiculous.
scoring summary today.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. Early momentum with that field goal.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Trevor Etienne to return this.
Oh, I see that. Nice fucking cut, bro.
And they finally bring him down after a huge run back into their territory.
I guess they
I
couldn't
remember
see
these
him.
feelings running on the field after a great return like that, Kate. It almost feels like stepping into a batter's box with runners on base. So much of the work has been done ahead of you. Now you got to go deliver.
The Panthers and Jonathan Brooks ready to begin another drive. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. First down now, ball at the 33. Now a shotgun handoff to Brooks. Man, it is so tough to build momentum running through the snow. They're on him before he can even get back to the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down.
A gain of 10 yards. And it's third down.
Third down run with Brooks.
He's gone? He's gone.
And they take it across the goal line
Nice.
for a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers pull ahead 6-3 in the first. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown.
Okay, you know what a run like that does? For everybody, for the play caller, for the O-lineman, for the offense, it just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little chunk, but go get explosive on the ground as well.
This is Ryan Fitzgerald on to try the extra point. Snowy weather, no problem for him on that point after. And the Panthers take a 4-point lead.
Steelers 3.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff.
For Carolina.
Johnson now on the return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. The Steeler offense out and ready to go for their second drive. They managed 3 on their last drive, but down inside the red zone, disappointing not to come away with a touchdown. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Devin Lloyd on the tackle.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the shotgun, here's Rogers. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
I wonder if replays are going to be visible.
Now 3rd and
Motioning the tight end now. Now Rogers on this 3rd and short. Drops this underneath to Warren. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you gotta imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. Get some space around midfield. 30. The 10. There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers hold a slim 2-point lead early. Well, great stuff there, Brock. He busted that one open, got downhill, and got in for 6. Huge run there.
Yeah, and this is how you break a game open. He found that lane, and he was gone. What a tremendous effort in the blocking scheme there to just spring him enough so he could take it to the house.
Boswell gets that point after to go. And the
Can you
Steelers
imagine
push
if
their lead to 3.
this was a playoff game?
Now Boswell on to send this away. Baker with the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Panther offense headed out to the field. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. A carry by Brooks to start the drive. And he's going to get up to speed through that snow to break off a gain of 5. So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. That stop made by T.J. Watt. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Pass cut by Brooks. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's 4th down. Carolina in punt formation. That's taken at the 15. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. Now the offense getting set to go for the Steelers. And the last time they had it, they ran it down the field on him. I'd expect some better resistance up front if they try that again. They'll start the drive with Warren. And it looks like he got beyond the line, but it is pretty tough to see him. It's this snow. And they're going to say, yeah, it's a gain of 1. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Rodgers from the gun. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped.
Panthers take over 1st and 10.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Finds him over the middle. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him.
That's good for a Panthers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Scoreboard shows 10-7. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. We're ready to go with the 2nd quarter. It's Panthers football. They're looking at 1st down here. Now an inside handoff to Brooks. Man, it is so tough to build momentum running through the snow. They're on him before he can even get back to the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Thrown towards running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing 3rd down.
Incomplete. He was defended by Jamel Dean.
3rd and long for him here. Into traffic, complete! And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Panthers 1st.
1st down, Panthers.
Chris Brazo getting that Rookie of the Year.
And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Handoff out of the pistol. Here's Hubbard. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. 4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They're going to run it. This is Trevor Etienne. And call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's 3rd down.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
They're throwing it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. That force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Fitzgerald sends this through. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Brings in the kick at the 9. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Pittsburgh getting its offense all set to go. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Rodgers off the play action. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on first down.
It leads to second.
Motion the tight end over. Rodgers throwing again on second. Fires right away, but incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Warren quick on the draw. He's going to gain a good chunk of yards here. Looks like about 6, but that still brings up 4th down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Jake Bailey on the punt. And they could really use a good one here. He's got it. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. The Panthers and Jonathan Brooks ready to begin another drive. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. On first down, here comes Brooks. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
That's good for a Panthers first down. A gain of 12. First down, Carolina.
Up the middle, Hubbard. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
Holding offense.
Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Working now from the gun. Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line.
A 2-yard loss brings up
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Coverage holds up, and he just had to get rid of it.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
Sam Martin on the punt. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying.
the
Steeler offense set to get back on the field. And they're playing with a chance to take the lead right here. Get a nice little cushion in what has been an otherwise really close game.
Yeah, and really the mindset, Kate, is this has got to be the drive. When you break the huddle, you look at each other and say, right now, these are the moments that tilt the game in our favor. Because you know if you don't get it done, you've given your opponent that opportunity.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Warren running between the tackles. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
Rodgers out of the gun on 3rd down. This is a heater going deep. They connect on the deep shot. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
Steelers first down.
that is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
On first down, Warren. And tough to run it just how he wants to amidst these elements. Defense on and behind that line of scrimmage.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, that came at the perfect time.
And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a third run after back-to-back negative losses.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman Jr. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. The Steelers set to punt it. That is Jimmy Horn back deep for the Panthers. And this will stick him back a ways. That punt hits and jumps out of bounds near the 14. The Panthers and Jonathan Brooks ready to begin another drive. And get that big old marker out. Cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. On it, and he nearly picked it. Oh, couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's second down. Straight ahead, here's Brooks. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Patrick Queen ranging in for the tackle.
Patrick Queen on the tackle. 5 yards on the play. And it's third down.
Shotgun now on third down. And the steel curtain just too much. He's taken down. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down.
When we think about safeties, I mean, it's just right in the name, right? The safety is the last line of protection in the passing game. We don't think of them as blitzers. But, Kate, let me tell you, for a safety blitz to get home, they got to be great disguisers. They can't show that blitz early. That safety didn't, and the quarterback took the brunt of the contact.
And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. The Steelers offense headed out. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Warren here from the gun. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
It's 3rd and 10.
Rodgers going to throw here. 3rd down. Can't find anyone open, and he's forced to throw it away.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
The Panthers and Jonathan Brooks ready to begin another drive. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. They'll come out throwing. Connecting on the slant. And no yak this time. They got on him quickly, down at the 32-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. 1st and 10 from the 32. Hands off here for Brooks. And tough to run it just how he wants to amidst these elements. Defense on and behind that line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 30-yard line.
Well, Brock, things are dead even as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Acrisure Stadium in just a moment. Back to the line they come, 2nd down. He's going to throw it. He throws a bullet down the right side. Big gain downfield. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line.
That's good for our Panthers. First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll throw it here on first. Short pass brought in. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Second down now. They need 7.
Brings up second and 7.
And he's got a free play here. Hits him on the in route. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field.
Defense.
Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him.
Still second down.
Following the penalty, Brock, an easier go now. Second down and just 2. And he could have a free play here. Throw left side, complete. And he's across for the touchdown. And that flag is not going to stop this celebration. They know that's an offsides call.
Offside. Defense.
Now they got to the end zone with that free play, partner, so they will, of course, decline the offsides and take those points. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. And wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season, but for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point. Well, probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. This is taken in at the 13. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops. Now Pittsburgh's offense running back out for a new series. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Still at the 30 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10.
Ransom there defensively.
To throw is Rodgers. That one's complete over the middle. They stop him at the 39. No first yet, but they've got 3rd and very short coming up.
Gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That finds Pittman, complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Gain of 9 yards.
The Steelers calling their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
At the 48-yard line.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Again, Rodgers. Once more into the hands of Pittman. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Throwing again, Rodgers. Drops this underneath to Warren. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run. First down throw here by Rodgers. Left side, caught by Metcalf. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. The Steelers use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. First down. Here's Rodgers. Caught by Warren out of the backfield. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. Second down.
Out of bounds down at the 9-yard line.
Throwing again here. It's Rodgers.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete.
Out of the end zone.
All right, 2 yards to go here on 3rd down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive. Tight end going in motion here. 3rd and 2, Rodgers. No better luck than the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it.
You know, it's fascinating how those routes you run so many times in practice become a whole lot more difficult in the actual game. That was an important 3rd and short to convert. Very surprised to see that play fail. That's tremendous execution right there. Really using every bit of time they had left in a methodical drive. Paying off with points. And remember, they'll get the ball to start the second half as well.
Baker with the return. This makes it up to the 25. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. Design quarterback run here. So a field goal game at the half. Good one so far, 2 quarters to go. Now let's check in with Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone. Scott Hansen in Orlando, where I promise you the weather is much nicer than what we've been watching. But who doesn't love a snow globe game? And the meteorologists tell us we're in for more of it in the second half. So time now to get back out and join our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
All right, Scott, thanks so much for that check-in. The blizzard here has not subsided as we're back for the start of our second half. Fielded at the 7. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. Out comes Pittsburgh. Its offense has it to begin the 3rd quarter. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half, too, as they chase this lead. Man in motion here. Play fake. Here's Rodgers. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Drawing up the design keeper. 6 yards to pick up there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. Gets this one to Fryermuth. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out.
And the Steelers.
They run with Warren. And it looks like he got beyond the line, but it is pretty tough to see him. It's this snow, and they're going to say, yep, it's a gain of 1.
The 39-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Rodgers from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And the stop is made at the 32, so give him almost enough for a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They send the tight end in motion. It's Warren on 3rd down. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
No gain on the play.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Now, this snow is making all kicks a little tougher, and with that in mind, they're going to pass on the field goal and go for this 4th down. It's caught right side by Fryermuth. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. They stun this defense. They pick up 14 on 4th, and they pick up the 1st down, too.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 18.
Here's a gift to Hunt. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. Finds him over the middle. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
That's another Steelers 1st down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll go with Hunt on the run. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Here's another for it. And this is headed the wrong way. He's closed in on for a loss.
He was
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Now Rodgers on 3rd and goal. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take the lead right away in half number 2. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Point after up and good from Boswell. And the Steelers take a 4-point lead.
Panthers 16.
Now Boswell on to send this away. On the return, this is ETN. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Panthers get going again once more on offense. They find themselves trailing after the opening drive touchdown, and heck, it really set up to be an entertaining second half if they're able to answer here. They'll start this drive with Brooks. Brooks away from one. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
And the Panthers first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Running once more with Brooks. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
At the 37-yard
Going from the gun here. Steelers bringing pressure. No place to go. Down he goes. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
When nothing opens up, that becomes a pretty clear throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. Get outside the box, chuck it into the 3rd row, and avoid exactly what happened right there. Because now 3rd down is so much harder.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock, but it does force a 4th down. Panthers getting everyone set for the punt, and he's been getting all of it every time out. He fields this at the 18. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Now the offense getting set to go for the Steelers. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They send him left out of the slot. They'll start on the ground here with Warren. And it looks like he got beyond the line, but it is pretty tough to see amidst this snow. They're going to say, yep, it's a gain of 1.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and
On 2nd down, Warren escapes a defender. He gets it up to the 35, but this is short. 3rd down coming up.
brought down at the 35-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
Some early movement on the left side there, but was he the first to go, or was he provoked? All twitched up, they were ready to get it on 3rd and inches, but now a much different situation awaiting them after that false start. Now Rodgers on this 3rd and short. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
Takes it in at the 26. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Panthers and Jonathan Brooks ready to begin another drive. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones, continuing to hit this defense. More good numbers well into this second half. 1st and 10 from the 32. Back now, pressure coming. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That was Tataroa McMillan he was looking for. And that'll bring up second down. Back to throw. Short pass brought in. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains. 5 DBs out there for the Steelers. Third down. Brooks going for the marker. And what a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. Fourth down coming up.
It's results like that that drive coordinators nuts. Premature balding, gray, wrinkles, all of it, Kate. You call something conservative. The last thing you're thinking is you're going to lose yards on a 3rd and 1 run.
The Steelers take over first and
Pittsburgh getting its offense all set to go. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. All right, Steelers to the line now. First and 10. He'll start the drive with Warren. And give him about that 15-yard line before they're able to drop him. Gain of 15 there. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Hunt trying things up the gut. He finds him 6 yards on that first down run. Last run got him 7. Here comes second and 3.
Brings up second and
Another run for Hunt. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. All set now. First and 10.
that's good for us Steelers. First down.
Now an inside give to Johnson. And he will be taken down. That much we know. Tough to see where, though. Looks like they're going to have it as a gain of 3.
29-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
Now they're looking to throw with Rogers. He's running with it. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps the stride moving. We've set it downs from 37.
First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Johnson gets it on first and 10. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's the Steelers with the ball. They are leading, but not by a lot. Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Trying an inside give to Warren. And he's going to continue having trouble hitting full speed running in this. He stopped after a gain of 2.
Gain of 2. Brings up second and 8 at the 50-yard line.
On second down, Warren gets it again. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up third down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Rogers going to throw here. Third down. Completed to his running back. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's fourth down. They're out now, ready to punt it. The Carolina offense headed out now. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. A carry by Brooks to start the drive. And somehow he manages to get back to the line of scrimmage before going down. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
First down. A gain of 13 yards. And the Panther first down.
Here's a give to Hubbard, who dodged the tackle. Still has some space inside the 35. And they take it across the goal line for a Carolina touchdown.
Nice. I couldn't
The
see it,
Panthers
but
take a fourth quarter
sounded
lead.
nice.
Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown.
Kate, with these great running backs, you know that patience is so often carry to carry, one of their great traits, but also over the course of the game, just waiting for their opportunity to explode and go finish it as he just did.
Needs to go up by a field goal here in the fourth. And his kick is no good, and that could be a big one, Brock. They fail to push the lead to a field goal. You know what that means. Now even more pressure on their defense. So now after his second missed point after the game, he's hoping to strike this one a little better as he kicks it away. Johnson with a return here. All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there. The Steeler offense set to get back on the field. They find themselves down here in the fourth after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Warren running between the tackles. And tough to run it just how he wants to amidst these elements. Defense on and behind that line of scrimmage. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. Their punter making his way out now. Wow, special teams highlight here. What a kick, downing it at the 1. The Panthers set to take the field. Their last drive contained a heavy dose of the ground game, a little old-school dominance on the way to a touchdown. Brock, let's see if they stick with it or if they go aerial this time around. And get forward about 5 yards, it looks like. It's 2nd down now.
I can safely say, Kate, that's exactly what you want offensively. Exactly what you want to do to get out of the shadow of your own goal line, get a good push, get a good gain, get some positive yards. Job well done.
Throwing on 2nd. Now set up the screen. It's Hubbard. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
He makes the 25. Across the 45. Reaches the 40. Along this sideline inside the 25. To the house. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers push this to an 8-point game. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown.
Okay, we are watching a showman put on an absolute show. What a day for this running back. I think he'd be the first to tell you it's about the guys up front, receivers blocking outside, and the electricity of his legs.
Point after try upcoming to make this a 2-score game here in the 4th. No problems with his footing in the snow. The XP is good. And the Panthers push the lead to 2 scores now. Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never a welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Short kick gathered in at the 15. Shoots away from one. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. The Steelers and Aaron Rodgers headed back out on offense. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Shotgun handoff to Warren.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just...
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. J.C. Horn to pick it off. And this is going to be a pick six. He's in for the Carolina touchdown. Went to the oh well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Yeah, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future, and they had somebody there waiting for it that time.
So the defense scores. Now out comes their offense to try to tack on two more. All right, they're going to throw for it. And this is caught, so add a couple more to this lead they've got here in the fourth.
I don't know what they're booing at, bro. They can't see the shit.
All right, partner, it's only one extra point on the scoreboard, but come on, if you're the team who just turned it over, how much worse is it seeing them add on two there instead of just the extra point?
Oh, it stings. I don't think there's any question about it, because not only do you not execute offensively, your defense doesn't do it either. So you kind of just smack them both right in the face, and yeah, that one hurts a little bit more.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Rodgers coming back after the pick. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him.
Nice.
Trying to get set.
A loss of 7. Brings up 2nd and 17.
To throw is Rodgers. He's going to push one deep down the right. And he makes the wait. No, he didn't hang on. It falls incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 17.
It's 3rd and long. Here's Rodgers. Caught inbounds downfield. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40.
17 yards. And the Steelers.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. To the air on 1st down. Rodgers. Throw left side finds Freiermuth. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped at his own side at the 49. Russian man is the tight end. He's going left. Throwing again. Rodgers. He tucks it and takes off. Rodgers slides down, and he picks up the 1st. Offense in the hurry up here.
5-yard gain on the play.
1st down. Here's Rodgers. Called in left side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Offense up to the line fast.
4 yards on the pickup.
From the shotgun, here's Rodgers.
At the 42-yard line.
Caught by Warren out of the backfield. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up.
Now there's the flag. Looks like the jump came from the left side of the line.
All start. Offense.
So the penalty is going to back him up 5, and in all likelihood, they need to come up with a new play call for 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Desperation time here on 4th. It's cut by Wilson. And they're going to haul him step before the 30, right at the 31.
12 yards. That's another.
Rodgers going to throw on first. Hits his running back. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up first and goal. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
4 yards. That's another Steelers first down. First and goal at the 2-yard
In
line.
the red zone now. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. So after the incomplete pass, here comes second and goal.
Leads to second and
They'll throw again. Rodgers. And he has the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers get it back to within 2 possessions. You always tell me, Brock, it is a whole different world here. Running routes, working in confined spaces, instead of having that whole field to spread out a defense.
Oh, spot on, Caden. Some players, that's the world they thrive in. Finding windows where windows shouldn't exist and then being ready for the throw to arrive. It happens so fast. Trusting your quarterback to make the right read and get it to you.
Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Steelers cut the lead down to 10.
Panthers 37. Steelers.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Baker with the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Panthers and Jonathan Brooks ready to begin another drive. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. Panthers look just about ready. First and 10. Straight ahead, here's Brooks. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That's good for our Panthers. First down.
Hubbard trying this up the gut. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there.
Brings up second and 10.
All right, this is A.J. Dillon. And they're ready for him at the line. Couldn't manage anything there.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Leads to third and 11.
Third down run with Brooks. He wants to, but he's not going to be able to continue the run. Got him 6, but they stopped him short. It's fourth down now.
A gain of
The
6
Steelers
yards.
calling their first time
It's
out.
fourth down.
May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Formation for Carolina.
Punting unit out now. Escapes a defender. And he'll scrape together what he can on the return. He gets it back to the 20. The Steelers offense headed out. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. Tight end motioning right. Here's Rodgers on first and 10. He's stepping up and takes off with this one. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down.
At the 21-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
Rodgers from the gun. Catches made. Uh-oh, that ball's out. Warren lost it. Oh, the fumble jumps out of bounds. What a break there for the offense. It's crunch time now, baby. 2-score game, just 2 timeouts, plus, of course, that 2-minute warning. Completed over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Offense in the hurry up here.
Pickup brings up second and 4.
Looking out of the gun. Here's Rodgers.
The pass.
And dose of the hurry up here.
Phillips on the tackle. A loss of 13 yards. Brings up third down.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Steelers gotta score in a hurry. Let's see what they went with. Third down. Here he goes. Third and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
You've set it downs for him from the 31. On first down, here comes Brooks. And tough running as the Elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Dillon gets it on the counter. And he can't escape, Brock. They lose yards, but defensively, no timeouts left to stop the clock and take advantage. The Steelers use their third and final timeout. It's a nickel look from the Steelers here on third. Handoff out of the pistol. Here's Hubbard. And they stop him after he picks up about 5. That's going to bring up 4th down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
They'll bring out the punter here. It'll be Sam Martin doing the honors. And he drives it skyward, hoping to drop this near the goal line. And he got a little too much leg into that one. That's a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity, no doubt. This ball's coming out to the 20. Now Pittsburgh's offense running back out for a new series. And they're very fortunate the turnover on downs and short field did not lead to points. They can thank their defense by putting a scoring drive together right now. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, and that brings up 2nd down. We'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion. To throw again here on 2nd down. Rodgers finds the in route complete. And this is brought to a stop up at, let's say, the 34-yard line there.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for us Steelers.
And he spikes it to stop the clock just before we reach that 40-second mark. Just over 40 seconds to play as they line up. 2nd and 10. Now Rodgers hits him on the in route. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run. They'll send a receiver left. Now to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Gotta hurry this to the line.
A loss of 9 brings up 4th down.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. Finds him over the middle. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it.
Oh, man, I'm going to watch
coming.
the replays.
That's a turnover on downs.
I couldn't see shit.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down.
But I'm glad we won.
Here's a design run. So it's the Panthers who take this one on the road. And these guys don't normally have to deal with the wintry weather when they take the field, but they adapted marvelously to these adverse conditions and get to take a win home now to their much warmer temperatures. But that'll do it for this one. With Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. The Panthers are winners as we say so long from Pittsburgh.
not have seen that coming. No replay? Oh, he did a little fucking skip. That's fucking hilarious. 89-yard rush. Yard rush. Oh, damn. What the fuck happened there? I'll get to those later. Alright, so the question is, did the Bears lose? Or maybe the Bucks too? I mean, we could still win the division somehow. We got 2 games left. We needed to win 2 more games than they did, and they won last week. We lost. Ah, fuck me. Wait, we're level 7 now. That's weird. fucked up. I didn't see the progress. Hmm. Oh, wait, what? Ability slot unlocked? Oh. This is fucking weird, man. I thought you didn't get that to like level 16 or some weird shit. Alright, so we got 150 yards rushing. We can't allow more than 4. So we're trying to get 0 sacks. We allowed over 300 yards passing. We allowed over 100. So we need to hold them under 100 rushing yards 3 times. God damn. Alright, let's look at the standings. Ooh, they lost. They fucking lost, bro. Bears won, though. Damn it, man. I wish we would have fucking won one of those games. One of those fucking games. Who did they lose to? The Falcons. Holy shit. And they have the Rams and then the Saints, who they just beat the Saints. So I think we need them to lose both of these games. And we need to win both. Could they fucking lose? Saints are not good. Rams are good though. We'd have to beat the Seahawks and the Falcons. And then hope that they lose out. If they win even one of those games, we're fucked. We're out, bro. We can't. Yep. Even if we win, they win. And we'd have to hope that the fucking Bears lose out as well and that we win out. Oh. And the Seahawks, they're 7-8, so I mean they're beatable. They've got a lot of fuckers out. What about the Bucks? Center, left tackle. Okay, that's a big one. So yeah, they're center, left guard, left tackle, all out. Kind of like the Bengals had, huh? Oh shit, man. Oh shit. Three sacks for finally earning his paycheck, huh? League leader's 15. Jonathan Brooks is top three now. Oh, take a look at the stats real quick in sacks. Alright, so Jalen Phillips has 12. Nick Scoren has not. So that's a definite improvement from last year because DB and Nick Scoren had 5 each. And those were the leaders. So that's a definite plus. But we did get sacked a lot this year. Let's take a look at the Offensive Rookie of the Year. Oop, wrong one. Jonathan Brooks is on the list of Offensive Player of the Year. Devin Lloyd, Defensive Player of the Year. Jalen Phillips is up there now. Chris Brazzell leading the NFC. And from what we saw of the AFC, there was really no one that special. But we could check it out real quick. So you got Sadiq, Cooper. Oh, now this guy. Jaguars. Alright, I'm going to check out the Jets and Jaguars. So he's got 57, 897, 4 touchdowns. Yeah, there's no way this guy's fucking beating us out. Yeah, dude, fucking our boy has it, dude. I think he's got it, bro. I don't think they can catch up. I mean, unless they just have like multiple touchdowns, but I think our boy got it. All right, let's go look at. So who are they? Let's look at the Saints injury report. Okay, nothing too big. He'll be back for the Bucks game. He won't. But the Bucks, there's a chance these two guys are back for the Saints game. But he's not. Oh man, it's fucking possible. It is definitely possible. But then again, we have to win. that's probably the least likely scenario, to beat the Steelers, Seahawks, and then Falcons to finish the season. But possible. What about the Bears? How they looking? They'd have to lose out. Okay, he'll be back. He won't. He won't. Nobody big. Who are they facing? Lions and Vikings. So Vikings suck, but they beat our ass. Lions are good. Lions are leading the division, and Vikings are okay. They have 4 wins now. It's possible, man. Because who's the 6th seed? Philly? They beat us. Yeah, there's no way. We're either, dude. There's 2 paths to the playoffs, and they're both highly unlikely. But the fat lady hasn't sung yet. Well, it don't mean shit unless we take care of the rest of the games.